Hey all, Split Snake O here with another figure review for Avengers. This time we have Hawkeye. I was really undecided when I watched this guy online, trying to figure out what I want, if I wanted it or not, or how I felt about it. Saying I was a bit off about it, but you know, I really love the film. Really big fan of Marvel movies in general. To be honest, I don't think, with the exception of Ghost Rider 2, I haven't really disliked any of them. But anyway, Hawkeye. I don't know why they've given him glasses. As far as my knowledge, and please feel free to correct me, he hasn't worn glasses at any point in the Avengers movie or in 4. I could be mistaken about this. I generally don't know. I honestly can't think of a single time. But you know, they're there. They look pretty badass. And the figure itself looks really cool. The texture on this guy's outfit is so cool. It's every little bit of it has some kind of detail. The blandest part are his muscles, his arms. You know, they've got a little bit of veining, a little bit of definition, but nothing really. But this figure, I really like it. I figured out what was off it, and I'll get around to that in a bit. But let's go over his accessories first. Here's Bowie Wowie. I believe it's called a combi bow. I generally do not know. I don't know bows whatsoever. One's a bit bent. It's a solid piece of plastic, no paint apps in it whatsoever. It's got some nice detail in it. I'd like him to put a few notches on his grip, you know, for the little button things that he does. You can bend that, is pliable, but I would not advise it. If you want to replace it with a bit of elastic, which I'm contemplating doing, this marking here is a bit of glue where I've just tried to give it a bit more of a secure hand fit in his hand. His quiver, it just pegs straight into his back. It's a simple peg. It's hollow. Now mine, I don't know, I think all of these, I'm pretty sure I looked online. To me, it feels like there's something missing here. It's very bland, flat, and there's nothing really there. I don't really get it. I'm sure when I saw you watch on the movie, he's got like arrowheads sticking out all over the place. I'm guessing this little rim here is where the whatever arrow gets rotated around to here, so he can just grab that. I don't know. You don't really find out, but I don't know. It just, to me, it's bland. There's a bit missing, or there's some detail missing just there. Sure, that it's actually really nice. You can see the arrows in there. There's a bit of gimmicky at the bottom. Yeah, it's really cool. It's quite. I just accept that. Here's holster for it. Just clasps on with one catch, and just slots on the one arm. You just have to line up that hole with that hole in order to peg it in. It's got some nice detail in it. It's no paint again. I'm pretty sure that should be a shield emblem. I'm trying to think if I actually remember seeing him wear this in the movie, or if he just kind of had this on his back. I mean, I'm sure he did. I just can't picture it. But anyway, right, onto the figure. As I said, this guy has some great detail, especially in his suit. I mean, everything has got a nice rough texture to it. Warning: these shoulder, whatever you want to call them, flat bits are hard plastic, so they will hinder articulation. So yeah. Speaking of which, let's get over and done with. The head is just on a peg. There is no joint in there whatsoever. A quick close up on the head. Zoomy. I mean, it's good. I think it looks pretty good for Jeremy Rayner. I think that's his name. Yeah, it looks good for him. I think it does look pretty good. But yeah. Anyway, articulation. Shoulders are on a bicep. They can only go as high as that. As I said, they're quite hindered from that. I don't know if they go. No, that's what you're getting. 360 around, but again, I remember hindered by the plastic, so you're going to get out a bit. You have bicep swivel and a double jointed ratchet elbow, which is nice. He's got a wrist guard on his right wrist, which is for protecting of the wire. It's like two little plates strapped on, and his wrist has a full 360 rotation, and it's got a pivot, but this wrist pivots like that and like that, whereas this wrist, which has no strap on here, it's just got like a weird 2-finger, 3-finger glove, pivots like that and like that. Not too sure. It's just so you can get like a better grip and angle on the bow. And this is of course so you can get him to, you know, shoot the bow. And I'm well out of focus, sorry guys. Anyway, diaphragm joint. It's not got much in it. You know, these seem to be a bit lacking these days. It's okay, I've seen worse. You've got full 360 around. Nothing in the waist. And T-joint hips, similar to the Mr. Americas over there. This peg is in this ball, so if I lift up just this leg, they both come with. So yeah, so you got, that's his Spartan kick. It's not grand. Sorry, just cat's coming, it's just spooked me. And that's his split kick, which is pretty cool. You've got a bicep swivel, or 360 degree. You've got a ratchet knee, double joint. It's quite nice. Nothing at the boot. And you've got an ankle point to that, and then to that. He's got quite tiny feet, I noticed that. And that's where the thing I said that I was off about him. If I stand him up, I don't know, let's stand him up next to Captain America. His legs are just, in fact his whole body is quite short. He's like the shortest member there. I don't know compared to how high he is in real life. Focus, you stupid thing. But yeah, I mean, short, and that was the thing. His legs just seem short. His arms are okay, but his legs just seem a bit short. But that was the thing that bugged me before I knew it, so to speak. Anyway, let's put this back on. And yeah, I mean, this guy's a really cool figure. He's got some great articulation, some really great detail. I do recommend picking him up. I grabbed mine off of eBay quite cheap. I get most of my figures off eBay, which is why you'll get some random reviews. Just a heads up, guys. So yeah, Marvel Legends, Avengers, Hawkeye. Go get one. It's pretty cool. If you've got any Avengers already, he's definitely a must for an Avengers collection. But there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will come back with my final Avenger. Catch you later.